Well, G has just reeled in and he has pulled out a whiting, a dab and a doggy on the bottom. It's not a bad sized dogfish, G, that's alright. He's alright, yeah. Look at that, look, dogfish, dab and a whiting, all on the white, all on his 3-hook flapper. Oh mate. Good morning boys and girls, welcome to another fishing video. We are off to Salthouse today in Norfolk. We tried to fish there, I think it's about 3 weeks ago now. We got there and we had 15-foot high waves, massive strong winds. I think it was about -2 as well. It was totally unfishable. We then left there, went round to Walcott to try Walcott, but again, it was just unfishable. So we didn't have a fishing day. Last week we was going to go to Salthouse, but again the winds were saying like strong winds Norfolk. So we decided to go down to, where did we go? We went Dunwich. We went Dunwich in Suffolk and we done okay. Me and G was actually writing down how many fish we were catching out. And off the top of my head, I think we had 37 fish in about 4 hours of fishing, which is pretty good. And I pulled out a rockling, which I hadn't as of yet. So that went on my species hunt list. That got a tick. And I believe it was 22 centimetre rockling as well. So far I've just got dab, whiting and rockling ticked off my species hunt list. I think G's on about 5 or 6 fish. So hopefully today can tick some more fish off that list and hopefully get some nice fish out. That is the plan. Right, it is currently 7:15 in the morning. I'm about to go and pick up G. Only me and G going today. Jordan was going to come, but I think he had a couple of beers last night and no one's heard from him as yet. So I think he's sleeping it off. So just me and G today. So yeah, about to go and pick G up. And I will see you when we are at Salthouse Norfolk. Let's go fishing. Well, we have just arrived at Salthouse. Yeah, like I say, so I picked G up at 7. We went and got breakfast. So I think we left Yarmouth about 7:15. And we've just got here and it's about 8:30. So it's about an hour 15 minutes to get up here. There is a bit of a wind coming straight at me from that direction. I'm hoping once we get over that shingle, we're protected a little bit. Last time we got here actually, we was literally on the top of that shingle. That's where we were set up. Yeah, just hopefully and praying it is nowhere near as bad as it was when we was here a few weeks ago. Right, we're going to unload the car, we'll head over there, we'll see what's happening. Well, we've got some big old waves crashing in, but not as big as when we was here last time. When we was here last time, they were literally 15-foot high waves. Didn't even check high tide times or anything before we came. We knew we were coming here regardless. I've just checked the phone and high tide is pretty much now. It's saying 8:30 is high tide and it is 8:20. And last time we was here, we was right on, just setting up on that ridge. The waves were like here. The waves are crashing up here, whereas now they're down there. So we're protected a little bit by that. Yeah, big waves, but it is fishable. We're going to be able to cast over them. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a tough day's fishing, but yeah, we'll crack on. We're professionals, aren't we? So just about doing my first cast. G got one of his rods all set up, and we threw it out just to make sure it weren't doing what it done last time. Last time, within a matter of 5 seconds, it was pulled right in, covered with weed. But we left these out there for about 5 minutes and it was holding bottom and no weed. So I've gone for red weights, which are 6 ounces, to try and hold the bottom a bit, because we have got some big waves crashing in. Right, 2-hook flapper, left hand side. We have got some fresh lug on there and we've got some fresh lug on there. Left hand side rod, 2-hook flapper, and we've got a bit of squid on there and we've got a bit of squid on there. Right, let's get this in the water. Right, that's it, we are out there. I've done a nice big cast to get over these big waves crashing in. What's my line saying? My line is literally, yeah, it's literally just there. 6 ounce weight, I think that is holding bottom. Like I say, last time we was here, within seconds, it was just being pulled in and pulled in. But at least we're holding bottom. Right, I'm going to show you my bait in a second. I've got a good bit of bait today. G's first cast, and he's pulled a little dab out. Little dab. And he took frozen black, G's on. I've got some frozen blacks on me as well. I'll show you mine in a second. But first cast, a little dab. Leave straight and blank, G. Well done, mate. So, bait today, we have got some fresh lug that was picked up from Galston Tackle Centre. Nice, look at some of that, look. Woohoo. Right, we've got some frozen, which I thawed out overnight. So that's all thawed out a little bit there. I've got some squid in this tub, and I've also got another bag of squid. And I've got salted mackerel. I cut the mackerel up again, salted it, so it's gone all nice, hard, rigid. My plan is to kind of use the fresh bait first. Because if that don't get used, that don't get used, and that don't get used, that can obviously all go in the freezer. So I'm putting a bit of fresh out, bit of worm, bit of squid, but I'm going to keep hold of that and keep hold of that for a little bit, I think. Like I say, once the fresh is done, I can start using the rest, but that ain't going to keep after today. I did pick it up on Saturday. I picked the worm up on Saturday, and I had it in the fridge Saturday night, Sunday night, and literally got it out of the fridge this morning. It's still alive, it's still kicking, it's still moving, but it's not going to last another day. So yeah, get that used up first. Right, let's keep an eye on his rod, see if we can get a little dab out. Well, a big dab out. Oh, but Jesus reeled in again. Looks like he's pulled two whiting. He thought it was something heavy, but you know what? When you got two whiting and they're fighting different directions, and they're not bad, they're not pin whiting. They've got a bit of a body to them, G. And what was that on? Frozen blacks?
Frozen black again.
Frozen black. Oh, right, one took mackerel and one took frozen black. Oh, look at some of these waves crashing in, look. Look at this. Well, I might give mine another minute and just reel in and see. I'm not really getting no bite indication because obviously the waves and that are crashing it a bit. But I'll put it in a minute, we'll have a little check, see if we've got anything on there. Look at that, G's caught 3 already. He must have only been out there 10 minutes. Well, I just checked my weather app and it's saying at 9, 10, 11 we've got a chance of rain. Camera's not going to pick it up, but right over there in the distance we can see rain and the wind is coming this direction. Got no beach shelter. I've got my yellow jacket, I've got a big thick waterproof jacket there, but I ain't got waterproof trousers or nothing. Oh, hopefully, fingers crossed it skips past us. Right, well I've just pulled out a double whammy of whiting. Little fin there, look at him, look at him. Do you know what, I think that is the biggest whiting I've ever seen. I'm not even joking. That is the biggest. He's only hooked in the mouth, I'm going to get him off, I'm going to measure him up. I think that's the biggest whiting I've ever seen.
Oh, you can take that.
Mate, the body on that. Right, let's get him off, he's stressed out, let's get him off. Oh, he is a fat boy. Let's have a look, mate. Let's get you down on the old measurer. Nose on the end. 31 centimetres. But he has got a body to him. Look at him. Right, let's get him back. Well, G's just pulled out a whiting. That is a whiting and a half. I thought my last one was big.
Look at that.
Look at the size of that. I'll measure him up, man. Right, let's have a little look, man. What's he coming up at?
34?
34 centimetres. The fatness of his body.
Oh, he's a puppy, that one.
Oh, well, it's starting to spit a little bit. There's a little bit of spitting in the air. I just checked the weather app again. It's saying chance of rain at like 10 to 11. Then after that, it's going to be nice and sunny. What's the time now? 9:30. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it hitting my face. Well, I might put the bait and all that back in there to keep the bait and that a bit dry. And like I say, worst case scenario, I've got my big thick jacket I can whack on. Just hopefully don't get a big downpour. Well, just pulled another whiting out, little one though, tiny. Well, I say little, normally that's not too bad a size, but he's little compared to what we've been having out. And G's just pulled a little dab out. He's got a little dab. Right, let's get him off and get him back in, and I'll check the bait on the other rod. Oh, well, the rain seems to have eased up a little bit. But the wind's picked up, the coldness has picked up. Oh, so I've made myself a cup of tea, try and warm myself up a little bit. But weather app is saying literally get to about 11 o'clock and then the sun is meant to be out. Well, the sun is currently up there and And yeah, I suppose, look, behind those clouds over there, there is a bit of blue sky. Look, and behind that is blue sky. So yeah, I think we just got to get through this bit of cloud coming over. Like I say, hopefully it doesn't absolutely chuck it down. I reeled the left one in, I did a whiting on there as well. But again, only a little pin whiting, nothing like when we first got here. Those first 2 or 3 we pulled out were absolutely massive. Mate, what was G? G mentioned his up, didn't he? What was his, 30? Oh, I forget now, I forget. Anyway, I am going to enjoy this cup of tea, warm myself up a bit, and keep an eye on these rods. That's the plan of action. Yep, we have got some rain coming down. It's not heavy, but it's enough to put this on and try and keep myself dry. I've got no waterproof leggings though, that's the only thing. But now the camera's picking it up. There is blue sky there. Camera might pick it up if it won't rain on the lens. There is blue sky there. Once this goes over us, we're alright, we're all good. Just got to get through this a little bit. English weather. And there we go, my first dab of the day. Nothing too big. And he's got a bit of a, a bit of a mottled skin on him. Geesh done the same. Geesh has pulled out another whiting and he's pulled out a dab. Fair size whiting as well. Fair size whiting. There's some big fish about. I'm contemplating whether to put a pulley pennel on with a whole squid and see if there's something like big out there. But I'm gonna have one more chuck. Let's get him off. Let's get him off first of all anyway. Come on, let's get him off. And just like that, the sun is out. Look at that. Fucking off, feels some heat coming off that. We've got yeah, a little bit of cloud there, but look at all them blue skies. That is what is coming over here now. We've got all that coming over. Yeah, like I was saying, just before I put that dab back in, I'm kind of thinking whether on one of the rods to put a pulley pennel and put a whole squid on it, a whole bait out there. Because there are some big whiting coming out. Are there other big fish out there? Tops of the rods are knocking a little bit, but that's because the tide is well on the turn now and the line is going through those waves that are crashing in. So every time you get a big wave crashing, the tops of the rods are knocking a little bit. We're doing alright though for fish. Oh, I don't know, that might have been a bite on the right. What's the time now? 10 o'clock. What time did we start fishing? 8:45, something like that I think. So, was it 8:45? Oh, I don't know, but I think so. So we've only been fishing about an hour and 15 minutes and we've had what? Some big whiting, a few little dabs. We've had a rainstorm. We've now got sunshine. It's amazing what can happen in an hour, isn't it? Well, I'm going to keep my eye on them. Like I say, they are knocking quite a bit, but they are going through the waves. That's obviously not helping. Once that tide retreats a little bit, we can go further down. We can follow it down a bit. Oh, I just want to get a different species out for my species hunt. That's all I really want to do today. I really want a new species out. Oh, I thought I was something really decent coming out then, but a double shot of whiting. It's amazing when you pull 2 of them out, how much heavier that feels on the line. Right, let's get these 2 off and we're getting back in. Right, I've just moved my rods a little bit nearer. I was literally set up there, but that tide is really retreating. That is really going out. And I want to move down because, like I say, I want to try and clear those crashing waves. Keep that bit tighter. Tighten that one a bit. So, yeah, I might bring the rest of my stuff down a bit nearer. Yeah, that's really starting to go out. Still quite early though. What's the time? 10:30, I guess. 20 past. Still only 20 past 10. Right, let's move the stuff down a little bit nearer. So I don't like too much of this walking lark, especially at my age. I've got to look after myself now. Well, G is absolutely buzzing. He's got a new species, 3 species hunt. He has pulled out a dogfish. Oh, look, mate.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look, he's got caught right there.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, let's sort this out. He's tangled up. He got so excited, he's tangled himself up. Right, he's untangled. Oh, look at that. New species for the species hunt. Well done, G. Right, I just pulled out another little dab. Tiny little thing, though, nothing to him. Right, I'm changing it up a little bit now. We have now got a pulley pennel on the right hand side. with a nice squid bait down there on the bottom. And left hand side, I'm sticking to the 2 hook flapper. We've got fresh lug on there, fresh lug on there. I can't believe how fast this tide is going out. I've already moved to there, now I've moved again to here. I've got down here, sorted this out, and it's going even further out. The tide is racing. Right, let's get this out now. I'm gonna pump that pulley pennel out there, I'll tell you. Hopefully you get something big on it. Well, G has just reeled in, and he's pulled out a whiting, a dab, and a doggy on the bottom. It's not a bad sized dogfish, G, that's alright. He's alright, yeah. Look at that, look, dogfish, dab, and a whiting, all on the white, all on his 3 hook flapper. Oh, mate. Yes, G. Well, it's 11:15, so 2.5 hours we've been fishing for, and we've done alright. Well, G's done better than I have, that's for sure. He's had 2 nice dogfish out. That second one we measured up 49 centimetres. That dogfish come in at, that second one he pulled out. And he said that 3 hook flapper was hardly any distance at all. He said he was literally out about 40-50 yards with that. So I just rebaited up, and yeah, my 2 hook flapper, I'm copying G. I've gone out about 30-40 yards, 50 yards, trying to get myself a dogfish. Pulley pennel, I have thumped that out there. I have given that a good thump. Oh, but yeah, like I say, 2.5 hours though, we've had like plenty of fish out, that's for sure. Just give me a dogfish, please. Just give me a nice dogfish. Something else to tick off the species hunt. Or pouting. I don't think I've had a pouting yet on my species hunt. Come on, give me something different. Well, it's just coming up to 11:45. It's gone really quiet on my behalf. I've had nothing out for a little while now. G just pulled a little dab out. He's had a little dab come out. Tide is really retreating, really going out. Again, pulley pennel on the right, got a whole squid bait on there. Left hand side, got some fresh lug on there. That's how I might as well use the fresh lug up because they ain't going to keep after today. We've decided we're going to fish, I think we said to about 1:45. Start packing up about 1:45. By the time we get up to the car, that's 1. We've got an hour's drive home, 1.5 I reckon actually with a bit of traffic. So yeah, but we'll see how we get on. So we're just fishing. Got a guy just turned up down there, he's having a chat with us, he's one of my subscribers. He come down, he goes, you finally made it to Salthouse. I was like, yep. I think that was 2 attempts we've made to get here now, and weather's just not allowed it. But we finally got here. And it's done well, we've done alright, do you know what I mean? Especially first thing, those size of those whiting we were getting coming out, they were a good size. And then G's done alright with them 2 dogfish. So, like I say, still early yet, I can still get something decent out. Well, I just pulled a little dab out, tiny little one, and he has taken out, look, the hook's just nice in the mouth there, nice and easy to unhook. He's only little. Right, we get him off, we're getting back in, and he took fresh lugworm. Well, it's 20:12, and the fishing is really quieting down. Like I said, I pulled that little dab out a little while ago. G's had nothing out his last few casts. Wind is really starting to pick up. It's coming from behind us, it's coming across that way. But it's really picking up. Tide is racing out. Yeah, I don't know, I think we're going to do like another 15-20 minutes, and then we'll start packing the gear down. But I always say it, anything can happen on these last few casts. I just want to get different species out. Just give me a little doggy or something. Come on. Oh, right, it's coming up to about 20:1, so this is going to be my last cast out there now. The wind is really picking up, really picking up. Its temperature feels like it is dropped to like 0. That was really nice of that guy that come up. I didn't really put him on camera because I don't know if he wanted to be on camera, but he's local to here. He lives in North Norfolk, and he said on my last week's video I did say we was going to come up to Salthouse this week. So he literally woke up this morning and he thought, you know what, I'm going to take a drive up Salthouse, see if Dave and G and that are up there fishing. And he goes, and here you are. So he's literally drove all the way up here just to come and meet us, which is absolutely awesome. And he shook me hand, he goes, I really enjoy watching your videos. He goes, don't take this offensively, he goes, but you're not a character on them videos. But that's just how I am. I'm like that on camera and off camera, that's just how it is, innit? I enjoy fishing, and I'm always excited to be on the beach and happy to be fishing. So yeah, that was really nice of him. Nice one for that buddy, coming down and seeing us. Just a shame we didn't see much action. The whole time he was here, I think we had about 2 fish out. He should have been here at 8:30 this morning when we was putting those big massive whiting out. Right, I'm going to reel these in a minute. Let's see if we can get anything out on these last ones. Come on. See, you never know, do you? What you're going to get. You think last cast of the day, and look at that. God, he's so light, the wind's flapping him around like a good one. Tiny, tiny, tiny little dab. He's like tracing paper. Right, we get him off and we get him back in. Whee. Right, well there you go. We are done. We left the beach. We've driven through the village of Salthouse, and we've ended up in a pub called the Dun Cow, I believe it is, something like that. Sun's out, so we're in the beer garden. Look at the views behind us. You can tell we're not in Great Yarmouth because we just paid £6 a pint.
Nice though.
2 pints of beer, £12. There's pubs we drink in Yarmouth on a Monday do £2 a pint.
Yeah.
And this ain't one of them. Anyway, we've had a good day. We actually finally managed to fish Salthouse at last. We got there, we've done it, we fished it. Like I was saying earlier, but again, massive thanks to that guy that drove all the way down just to come and see me and say hello. Awesome. Yeah, G done the better today out of the two of us. Obviously putting those dogfish out, definitely done better. Those whiting though, first thing, I can't get over the size of them. We put a picture of them on our little group chat, and a couple of them, Jimmy and that's all messaged. They're like, where the hell are you? He goes, where are you putting them out from? And we're like, we're not in Great Yarmouth, mate. We are up in Norfolk. So there you go. Right, that's it. Fishing done. I'm going to enjoy me £6 pint.
Which I paid for.
Which G paid for. Mate, I want to drink every little last drop
So
of that,
am I.
I'll tell you.
So am I.
Do you know what? I might even keep the glass. Right, massive thanks for watching the video, guys, and we will see you on the next one.